There, my name's David Cutler with LiveFlight. Today, we're going to be discussing what LiveFlight Connect is and how to set it up. So here we are at connect.liveflightapp.com, and we're going to be downloading it real quick. So for Windows and Mac, there's two different types. Mac is a little bit more harder to set up, and that will be coming in a separate video. But for today, we're going to be using the Windows. Windows also includes the Autopilot Nav Mode, which is not coming Mac, but will be coming soon. So let's go ahead and download Windows. Now, when we download Windows and open it up, we're going to extract the file. When we extract the file, it may or may not come up with some firewall issues. If it does, just be sure to allow the access for the private networks and public networks, or LiveFlight Connect will not work. So let's run the setup, and here we are. Now my setup will be a little bit more different when I load up Infinite Flight, because I've already have it enabled in the settings. So now that we're in Infinite Flight, let's go ahead and connect LiveFlight Connect with Infinite Flight. So now we're in General. We're going to scroll on down to the very bottom, and hit Enable Infinite Flight Connect, and have this blue bar show up. After that, you can hit OK, and we'll set up our joystick. Now we have LiveFlight Connect linked with Infinite Flight. It'll come up with this screen, which shows your airspeed, altitude, heading, vertical speed. Down here is our joystick setup guide, which you can click if you're still having issues after this video. Let's start with the keyboard commands. This is the pitch up, pitch down, roll left, roll right. So if you don't have a joystick, you can use your computer to fly your aircraft for you. The other keyboard commands include the throttle, decrease throttle, gear, spoiler, and the flaps, plus many others. You can experiment around with the keyboard commands and fit them to your liking. Over here is the Auto Nav mode that is currently exclusive to Windows only. To set up the Auto Nav mode, we're going to be going to the flight plans. So we're going to type in the ICAO codes, KLAX, and KSAN. Let's select Get Flight Plan from Database. After it says Flight Plans Found, we're going to select one from below. These are the flight plans you can use in the Auto Nav mode. This is the distance of the total flight plan, and these are the amount of waypoints you use during the flight plans. We're just going to select one, and it'll automatically take you to the AutoNav page. In the AutoNav page, you can see your airport, the waypoints you'll be hitting on your flight plan, your altitude, and your end airport. So now that we have the AutoNav set up, let's set up to the joysticks. Now, setting up our joystick is a lot more simple than people think. All you need to go is to go to the Settings and the Controls tab. Now, when you're in the Controls tab, make sure you delete your key/axis. For your roll, you're going to want to assign your joystick to go right and left. You can play around with the sensitivity, either of it high or low. I prefer low. Your pitch, you're going to do the same thing, except for go up and down. Now, you can do the exact same thing with your throttle by going up and down. By the time you finish operating all of these, you should have network controller for your roll, your pitch, and/or your throttle. Once you're done with that, you can set your sensitivity to your liking and hit OK. Now we're ready to go with our AutoNav mode, and our joystick is set up, so let's take a flight. Now that we're on the ground in Los Angeles, let's go ahead and put down our flaps and prepare for takeoff. Double check to make sure our yoke is working. Prepare for takeoff. Our lights are good to go, and we'll fire up the throttle and release the brakes. When you're ready to rotate, just pull the yoke back or joystick and gradually rotate the plane. Now bring up your gear, Climb to about roughly 2,000 feet before you enable the auto nav mode. Now we're about 2,000 feet in the air. Let's go ahead and enable auto nav. The plane may seem like it's descending a little bit, but that's just because it's turning. After the turn, you should start to climb back up to your normal altitude. Be sure to check out the Infinite Flight Community Forum for more information regarding LiveFlight Connect. And also, if you have any more questions, email us at contact@liveflightapp.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.